What's up, y'all? We're back.
What's up? React and Draw has returned. We're here to give you important information about the art world right now. It's going to shock our Twitter.
Well, this was there's a lot of things going on. Actually, I'm not gonna cover this yet. I think I'll go over the first bit of information first. But I know Power, who's in the chat, was talking about this, which is Adobe banning Japanese artists. This was the video I was supposed to watch as in entirety. I'm not gonna watch the whole thing here, but maybe after, watch later. Probably talk about the AI. Then we'll do the showcase, and then we'll like I don't know end with looking over whatever the heck is going on with Japan and Adobe, which I would assume means that the banning is coming from the Japanese branch of Adobe. I don't know. I'm just making
Hard to
some.
say because now with whatever the tech world and globalization and like it seems that whatever affects somebody in one country is
Mm-hmm.
run by another country
Right.
somehow. Like everyone's on Twitter. Twitter is or Facebook. Those are American companies, but I guess they have like little branches or offices in every other country.
That's true.
They got to abide by their laws too, but I guess the head is still in America.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Adobe, I guess, is an American company as well.
I guess I can't
Just
make that assumption, especially after an Australian company like Collective Shot was like affecting
yeah, credit card companies that were
right.
invented in America. American Express. Why would you know what I
I
mean?
don't
Like
think
an
they got
Australian
American
company
Express. They got Visa, Mastercard.
who made Mastercard. I was
Yeah.
assuming that everything. Am I wrongly assuming that
I don't
it's
know
Americans
actually.
came up with everything? I could be wrong. I'll
Listen,
look it up.
I'm just an ignorant American. I don't even know what. Matter of
I
fact,
just
hold
think
on.
everything's made in America because they made the airplane and like the light bulb. I figure
Mastercard.
like everything started, most things started here. Maybe like the original stuff, like the pencil and the hamburger. That stuff was another country
Hold
for
on.
sure.
I'll tell you right now. The headquarters is here in New York, as
Yeah,
a matter of fact.
there you go. There you go. But we're running into something right now where it's clearly countries' sensibilities, what countries respect, what countries other cultures are offended by
Mhm.
are not the same as everywhere else. Okay?
Right.
So instead, they're just having some kind of unified standard of like, well, we'll just ban anything that's whatever we feel is not safe for work.
Right.
And then I don't know what you do after that with your work. You know what I mean? Even that standard's got to change sometime, like maybe I don't know. In my time, like they tried to ban Power Rangers because it was too violent, or they tried to like
I don't know.
Ninja
Yeah,
Turtles.
yeah. I forgot about that. That was
In
that.
some countries, Ninja Turtles like they called them Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles in the
I
UK.
remember that they were trying to get rid of the word ninja, like
Yeah, because
ninja.
ninjas were assassins or something back in Japan, and they didn't want kids running around calling themselves ninjas.
Right.
That's how deep the thing goes. It's on words. And this was like in the whatever, the early 90s or the late 80s. So
Man.
everyone's definition of like what's safety and what's not shocking or what should be off your computer or off any it's all subjective.
Right.
They start with the worst of the worst. You know what I mean? And even they'll make excuses for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, or exceptions for that, like Netflix and cuties and whatnot.
Oh gosh. Well, I mean, Collective Shout sure was making excuses for that.
For sure. But anyway, we'll get into that.
Right.
For sure.
We got Power.
So
He came in here. He dropped some comments. What he say here? Day two of the new regime. YouTube AI verification land. I don't know. I still getting. We're on. We're here. I don't.
I think that could be mistaken for a child. Period. You know what I mean?
I mean, I don't know. Well, I don't know. I can't tell. There was some.
Super,
There was some people in school like that looked like grown. You know.
super seniors,
Yeah. But
super duper seniors in the 20th grade.
but what does he say? But the Concord artist can save us all. Yes, I, the unofficial Concord artist, according to Reddit. Gonna haunt me forever. Just anyway, y'all. So, um, I'll just start talking about it now. We have here Eric Weathers. He's a illustrator. He's a painter. He's a letterer. He's working on a book called Battle Brick Road. If you guys don't know about it, you should check his page out. It's actually easy to find on Twitter because it's Eric_Weathers. Well, so Grok has been doing some interesting things. Now I've seen some artists like take their art and animate it, and it'll be more. It's like if I took my art, and decided to, I don't know, take anything here. Something that looks somewhat complete. Here, this, right? And it'll attempt to animate this. Now I don't know exactly how it would do this picture. Maybe I'll try an example live. I don't know. But yeah, it was making some interesting videos. Very short. I think they're probably like maybe 16 seconds. Animating your pictures, animating photos, it's animating still pictures. Okay, that's the deal. Now Eric Weathers, in a stroke of what I would call genius, decided to test the limits of Grok. And he took, let's open it up. Now, wait, I don't even want it to play yet. Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. This is his original image. What's that? Looks like Clip Studio Paint, right? He is working on a lion character that's really good, by the way. And he decided to run this thing through Grok to see what it would do. And I'm just going to show you it and we'll discuss it right after. Oh, yeah, it's only 6 seconds. So, yeah, this thing only makes like 6, I guess, really, really, really short clips. I don't think this has any sound. Oh, but this thing's going to keep like replaying. Anyway, I'll just do it like this. So basically, Grok took this photograph and animated it as if it was an actual time lapse from a cam. So it made a time lapse. Now I know a lot of non-artists will probably say like, well, why do you care? So like we got to go back to the birth of AI art, right? Whenever this started happening, it was real primitive, like in 2020. Like it wasn't like it was. Remember the era? It was messing up hands and like it couldn't do crap. Yeah. So it started getting really good. Good as in like if the untrained eye looked at AI art, they might not be able to tell if it was AI. And thus it kind of erupted into some AI witch hunts. Like some people will see this cool new artist and they'd explode, and then some people come and question, like, hey, is that real art? Is that AI? Let me see the time lapse. Let me see the time lapse. And then sometimes they would post a time lapse. And then we got to the discovery of Procreate being able to hide a layer. And there were some people who were tracing an AI image and hiding that layer and using it as a time lapse. Now, I have nothing against tracing, actually, for learning purposes. Although I would say do not trace AI because it's probably incorrect. But the problem is they were tracing AI, trying to pass it off like it was their own original art. So, there's people who were legit and people who weren't legit. And it's a whole big battleground and people are pointing fingers and accusing. However, this here is an original piece of art. He is working in he's spotting the blacks, inking it in. So riddle me this, Batman. In a world where Grok is now figuring out how to make its own time lapse, how would you prove you're a real artist now?
Well, I don't know. Um, well, Grok gives the answer, a possibility as well. It's drawing the time lapse. It's offering you a solution and how you could prove that you are a real deal, fully filled artist as well.
Mhm.
But for now, let's see the video.
Yeah, it's really short. Hold on, I'm gonna because freaking Twitter keeps scrolling, so I'll just like scroll the video myself. I guess it's like really. Here
It's a
we go.
little choppy.
Yeah, sorry. I'll just cut it off before it ends. So
There you go.
now, basically, essentially, what it did, he did. Twitter does that. Well, essentially, what it did is it makes it look like it's a sped up, like hand drawn. Now, I've done one of these in real time. Like I have a piece with
Right.
Zagreus um,
Hmm.
from Hades. Actually, I think I have a couple more that I like recorded off of my phone because it's pretty cool because you could show. And to me, I've never been accused of AI art, so I'm fine. And I'm pretty sure neither has Eric. I don't think he's ever been accused of AI art. It's that huh. Now I don't even know where to start here. Now the thing's only 6 seconds. So maybe for now, the only way to prove that you are an actual artist, if they come at you and you need to show the time lapse off on the camera, is to make a video that's longer than 6 seconds. Because apparently this is Grok's like limitation. But this is just the beginning. Like I said before, AI art has come a long way since it was birthed. So in a year, in 2 years, in 3 years, who's to say it's not going to make a full time lapse? Now I will give this other uh I guess what can I say? How can I say? Um, hopeful news is that I don't think that Grok or Chat GPT or whatever it is can, like, let's say it took this picture, it took this drawing of this lion, right?
Yeah.
But it's only going to, like, if you look at the original picture, I gotta go back and forth. But if you look at the original picture, it didn't do what the original picture did. It started making up its own lines, like okay, there, like this whole part right here. If you go look back at it, wait, let me go over here. Yeah, like that whole like part there at the bottom where the pencils points to, that was like Rock just making up its own like. It was just like, yeah, I think it's supposed to be here. It's a line, right? Like it knows it's a line, I guess. It knows it's supposed to be here, but there was no here there. So I think one of the things that would give artists some hope is one, the hand did look a little stiff, and two, it's gonna end up making its own stuff up. So if you had, let's say, something that had a full background and had a lot of things going on besides like the drawing of this face, it probably would screw it up entirely. But that doesn't mean it's not scary. So yeah, I saw this. I don't know exactly what to think about it. I'm just like, okay, this is a new development. The machine
Yeah.
is learning. Sorry, anyway, you were gonna say something?
Yeah. I mean, I'm just observing like what is the end game for this? I guess it's just for the AI to do art. That's it. Like or as much art as it possibly can before it can be refined by a human being. So like a human artist is really there to get an AI account, pay the monthly fee, type in stuff,
Right.
or just do the minimum amount of art to get the AI ball rolling. And I guess as complicated as your project is, you have to input more art. But if you want some simple thing done, like your character, you know, folding its arms and saying some catchphrase,
Mm-hmm.
then I guess it could do that. You just draw it up. You draw Sonic the Hedgehog or whoever, or your OC
Right.
standing in a standing pose, and then you just type in have my character, with his arms folded, tapping his foot,
Mm-hmm.
and it'll do it. It'll give you the 6 seconds, bro. I guess if you want more than that, then you have to pay more money. If you want to do a full-fledged animation, you'll have to draw at least, I don't know, 6 drawings and then hit the button and then it'll give you a cartoon. I don't really know how far it goes. All I know is like the day-to-day animation thing, where they'll have people in production houses in these long rows of chairs and desks, slaving away like this.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of that's probably going to go by the wayside. I mean, if they can do it in this primitive form in a year from now, like what's an in-between artist going to do?
I don't know. That's the
They're
crazy
gonna have
part.
to get their own AI account and start making their own cartoons. And then you just have everyone trying to make cartoons, but like how special can it be if everyone's doing it and just pressing a button and then you have a cartoon? I guess it'd just be the quality of the cartoons or something,
I
you
guess
know?
so. Hold on. Now
Or
I
like the writing. The
look.
writing, like how deep before I used to get just props for like, yo, I just made my character move its arm up and down. Now it's like, oh, you could just long press on Twitter and it'll do the same thing.
I guess so.
And then you have to prove like you're a human and that's the hook now that no, I'm a human that did that. And then people will say, wow, you're a human that did that.
This thing gives audio. Wait.
What did you just do?
So I'm now in Grok Imagine, right?
Okay.
And that is a copyright free image from Pexels, and I guess it was slightly moving its hand. Hey Jay, what's up, man?
What up, Jake? It
This,
even has a thumbnail to our last live stream.
I mean, that's because it's in my gallery.
Did it animate that?
You want to check?
Sure.
All right, let's go.
It's gonna be creepy.
What's it about to do?
Maybe can't handle montages.
Maybe this joint about to bug out right now. Yeah,
You can
come
stop
on.
it if you
I'm
want.
confusing. I'm confusing Skynet. Let's go. Let's
You
go.
can stop it if you want. They'd rather like take too long.
Oh, I broke Grok.
Back,
That's it. I broke
back
it.
it up. Back it up.
You sure?
Yeah,
Probably
that's
do. All right.
it's taking too damn long.
I was gonna draw future Trunks, so I had this reference in here. Anyway, let that. Out of curiosity, I want to see what it's about to do with Trunks. Uh, Jay said, if I'm gonna be honest, I don't think you can actually.
Oh,
What?
what kind of gibberish was he trying to say?
I don't know. So
Here,
speaking of,
here.
what does that mean?
I don't
This
know.
is weird. It's kind of scary. What does this
What kind of
mean?
language is this?
I don't know. We just
Okay. It's funny. It looks like rigged animation that you would see like on like the Fox network
right.
or like that Spider-Man cartoon that Disney tried to do recently. But I tell you what, they paid like people money, like a salary, like a livable wage to make that cartoon. And now this is just doing that like for free.
Yeah.
The people actually accept that kind of crappy animation. I mean, like I don't like that kind of animation because I'm watching anime and like old American animation, but like people like that rigged stuff now. Like
Yeah, they do.
They'll at least accept it.
Hold
So
on.
I
I
mean,
got a whole selection of stuff here. There's a lot of reference stuff. Should get like my own picture. See if it like works. Something. I was trying to redo my little drawing icon and then flat color. Oh no, wait. Nah, I'd have to save a new one. That's too flat. Let, us let's give him a Mari.
oh, brother, here we go.
Come on, 35%. Let's go. I didn't even notice they had the percentage down there until just now.
Oh no. Yeah, that'll do it. That will do it.
I ain't gonna hold you like it even animated the smoke.
I know.
Like
To the way you drew it.
it knew that it was supposed to be smoke. It knew that it was supposed to be smoke and that the hair was here. And it did a
Yep.
proper walk.
Yep. And the
Hey
shadow is
yo!
maintained.
Nah. No, 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 no. We calling John Connor, bro. It's so going to. We need Neo.
All the little doodlers going crazy right now, bro.
What is this? What is
That's
this?
that's so wild. Like, okay, so you end up drawing this thing, it animates it into something, right? And I guess with some prompts, you'll be able to tell it what to do if you want to shoot up. And I guess it's possible you're able to make like cartoons on your own, right? I guess you can make cartoons on your own now. Like you don't have to pay some person, you know, 30 grand or something to make
Short
a
cartoons,
cartoon
I'm
for
sure, but yeah.
I guess a short or something. But just the weird thing is, it's like, how are people going to be impressed by? I guess I don't know. I guess it's just, I don't know what to say. I guess it's like people want content. People want to watch things. This will make it easier for people to make things, especially people who are gate kept out of the process. You know, like basically the
You
Hollywood bigwigs, they just hire who their friends are, who made money with the last thing, whether it sucks or not,
mhm,
and not necessarily the most talented, and not necessarily people who make the most money.
right.
You know, a lot of it's like agenda driven. A lot of like Hollywood stuff is, uh, like you need permits to film in the street. You need permits to do anything. You know, if you have a 7-man crew doing animation, there's probably some regulation with that I
Right.
don't even know about.
Mhm.
So in a way, people are praising the current system we have as more fair than this, but I guess they both have its problems, and I don't know. It's weird.
It made him look like even more of a girl. Like, oh my
Ah,
gosh. So what is happening right now? What is happening? Let me get back to the chat. Jay says, if I'm gonna be honest, I don't think you could actually replace animators because it takes way too much time and effort to make it look good. Power says they do this all the time with YouTube Shorts. Said, look at the Hulk Hogan tribute to Andre the Giant. Oh yeah. I mean, I guess the big discovery today is like finding out that it can make an art time lapse because we've seen the AI videos. Like the new jam I seen going on right now is the Talking Babies.
yeah,
Yeah, I've been seeing the Talking Babies, and they really lip synced really well. By the way, uh,
yeah. I mean, if you know how to, know what a real video is supposed to look like, you can probably game the AI prompts to make it look as close to realistic as possible.
right.
Even a cartoon, like you just have to know what part of the AI looks fake and then adjust it. or whatever. I guess like you could download the video into frames and then fix it frame by frame if you had to. And I guess is that art now? Like I guess you're just going to be a steward of your AI account, refining what they spit out. I guess you to put stuff in, it gives you stuff back out, and then you put stuff back in, and then shake
Right.
it all about.
I'm gonna give it one more piece of my art.
And we're gonna see a lot of crap probably come out of this, like a lot of YA novel crap and a lot of fanfic stuff. Just because it's like, why not? You know.
True. Hold on, it's probably about to be loud. Whatever.
Just gave you a whole nother drawing. They're like, I can't figure this out, so forget it.
Yo, I broke rock, yo. I broke rock. They was like, nah, we not doing this today.
It looked like it was about to do something, and then it just like
Yeah,
jumps.
word. It just like broke.
Just gave up. Take this, and I was like, bro,
Nah, Grok.
maybe can it? I guess it can't do anything with sketches. It can only do stuff with like
It was like, no.
fully colored and rendered things.
That's just funny. It's just like
I'm just bewildered by all this.
that's hilarious. What's that? Sorry. Where was I reading last? Jay said, animation style depends on the vision of his creator and what vibe they're going for. That is also true. I mean,
Yeah.
they'll try to. I guess they'll try to prompt the mood of stuff.
Mhm. Like you look at a director, right? Like Kawajiri, who did Vampire Hunter D, Bloodlust, and Ninja Scroll and all that. Like I don't think his art style per se is necessarily like how it's depicted in the cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
I know he can animate and draw, but I think it's like he chooses the person to do the character designs, and then he chooses the animation team, and he chooses like what shots and would go in or not. So in a way, he's not really, hand doing anything.
Right.
He's directing it. He's choosing what goes in and out.
I'm interested to see what Grok gonna do with this. I can't tell if she's
Like
running
it's,
or doing combos.
it's like word is like run punching, like she's punching, she's run punching. I guess it got the speed line concept right because it's like a speed line and the hair is moving,
Right.
but like it's like not a natural run motion. I guess it's like if she was running and punching
At the same
people that are
time,
coming at her.
it's like yeah, she's like thunder. It's like if she was a Super Saiyan or something, and she was just like punching her way through a bunch of people or something.
I guess.
The only thing that's impressive about this is actually like her chest movement because it looks like
Right.
she's running from side to side, like that motion.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Just trying
about
to
the
figure it out.
yeah, that's about the only thing I can. I still broke Grok though, so that's funny in itself. It's like, uh, um,
It's a brave new world, I guess.
yeah,
So,
Master Panda's here. What's going on? What's up, man? Say it's Sean playing with Grok. Um, bring this hand in there. Y'all not going to the dark side. What dark side? We already discovered the dark side. Did you just come on now? I'm trying to break Grok because Grok already finished you, Brina. You're done. You're done. I just want to let you know, like you're cooked. Don't post no more time lapses. let me go back to show her what we're actually talking about here. Hold on.
the dark side. I guess it is. I don't know. It's kind of dark. I mean, it's kind of weird. Like, I don't know, man.
Yeah,
It's
here
it's it's it's, it's gonna take. I don't know. It's a
let,
I
let,
know it's reality. It's here. Blah blah blah. It's gonna take some adjusting.
All right.
Take some adjusting.
So Bree, this is Eric Weathers, artist on Twitter. Really good. All right. This is his original image. So he decided to run an experiment and throw this photo into Grok because Grok has been animating anything that is a picture, whether it is a drawing or whether it is a photograph. So Grok took this picture of this hand and this drawing and decided that it was going to be a time lapse. So Grok made its own time lapse, and
Sure.
so now that more people are on, this begs the question: when people are on their AI witch hunts, which may or may not be deserved depending on the amount of evidence they have for an artist, and they say to the artist, "Hey, if you're a real artist, show us your time lapse." Now what?
They'll have to show them the Clip Studio Procreate time lapse where it's being built in real time, like with one stroke to the last thing,
Yes,
instead of the hand drawing it thing.
right.
Although I'm pretty sure, like, I don't know, after a while, AI could just make up its own fake version of a time lapse, right? Like from start to finish,
I
like it could
mean,
like fake construct a drawing, like in any way it wants.
right,
Like I'm sure that wouldn't be a struggle, especially after doing something like this.
right,
But
right.
it's like, okay, I'm just like, all right, like I drew an animation that I haven't posted yet,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like I did it like the old fashioned way. You know what I'm saying? I drew the backgrounds, I did the animations. You know what I'm saying? If people expected some Jujutsu Kaisen thing, you're gonna be you know what I'm saying, disappointed. But it's like I did my best. Even they can hardly draw their own thing like that. So, and then here comes people just long pressing a button, and then stuff is moving, and it's like, dang, bro, what is life? Like, what does it mean, really? You know what I mean? And then what? Even if it was a cool animation, people are just gonna say, "Oh, use AI." You
Well,
know, show me your underwear. Show me your work. Show me
you
your
gotta
your
put
birth certificate.
the
And it's like, is that what art is now? Just like showing your birth certificate, showing like your proof, your whole, everyone's like, is that make it? I guess after you show them all that, can you then now say it's cool?
see.
Now I could say that it's cool. Like you initially get excited about something or you don't. But every
Uh,
time people are gonna see a drawing, are they just gonna be like, "This is all fake," and reserve judgment until I get excited? Like the excitement doesn't work that way.
right.
Excitement is supposed to be an instant thing, not like I hate this until you tell me that you were the one that did it and show me 12 time lapses. Now I love it. Now I love it. 3 days later, I'm excited. It doesn't really work like that. It doesn't really work like that.
Wait a minute.
I mean, right? I mean,
So, you know,
I
that
know. I don't know nothing anymore.
no. That actually that's all I had to report, y'all. Yeah, I'll see y'all next week. And yeah, everybody quit drawing right now. You know what I'm saying?
Doom pill.
Yeah, Doom pill.
Doom pill
It's
situation.
over.
I'm just like, look, I don't know. Let's go to chat. What the chat got to say about this?
Hold on, let me because
Interact with the people. Don't be like AI.
I am AI, y'all. I don't even exist. How about that
Don't
one?
worry. Even AI's interacting with the
I'm
fans.
the architect from the Matrix, huh? Well, I don't know. I'm the race swap architect.
You should see the comments under the AI, that what Grok says underneath. Because I was saying before, it gave a solution. Like if you scroll like on the comments of that thread,
Oh my gosh. Grok gave a solution.
yeah, he was like, "Oh, that's a great drawing of a lion. I'm glad I could help on the animation." Um, it says if Oh yeah, proving you're a real artist is gonna be pretty tough in the future since AI is getting clever at making time lapses.
Hey yo,
Maybe blockchain technology can help prove that you're a real human being or something like like something like that. It says something like that. You can see in the comments.
yo,
It
Grok,
popped
you
up.
want to throw hands, Grok?
But I'm
Like,
telling you
what's
that
good? What's good with you?
let me see your blockchain receipt. Like I'm just like, bro.
Hey, no, 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 no. See, we got no.
All I know is that
I,
everybody who's watching something from a corporation like Amazon Prime is gonna be using AI. And if it's Amazon Prime, since a lot of people like to, deride corporations all day. Are they gonna complain as hard when some dude on Twitter is messing around with Grok? Big questions. It's a very weird time.
the funny part is though, like we talk about AI and art, but literally AI in any um industry might eventually. Sorry, I'll say could potentially destroy the industry that
Yes.
is part of. Like my girl works in the medical field. They're talking about how replacing like doctors with robotic surgeons. This is a paper that she had to review for school.
I mean, it's possible. I guess they'll have to just trust that
I,
there'll be. I guess there'll be a surgeon to supervise the machine in case it goes haywire, and that's about it. I guess like in terms of human beings, they can legal liability. I guess they could still sue the company that owns the machine if it
I
messes it up.
guess. I just thought, first of all, I was shocked because I was like, this is what they talk about in a master's program? I thought y'all supposed to be learning like real health knowledge. Now you learn about like, anyway, so we going to learn about these robots, be like, what are we talking about?
Why can't AI just replace the course that she's taking? Like, why can't they just replace the professor and stuff?
I mean, that's a good question.
And why can't you use AI to write the essay to get the grade? You know,
I
just
mean,
never ending.
it's a good question, sir. Let me go to the
Green.
chat.
Yeah.
I gotta scroll all the way up. Power said, people love AI in real life. Boomer, Bra, and Vidal and 18. They be forgetting Piccolo's antennas. Yeah, I figured they probably have a problem with that AI. Redoubt is here. What's up? It says, look, we exist in a world where I am not Starfire. Somehow AI slop will be less insulting to art than that abomination. You might be right on that. I ain't gonna lie.
That's the funny part. Like there was like a big the human beings. Like this is what's gonna happen. That's a good point because you take a look at the art that's been produced by human beings in the past 10 years, especially in comic books, and it's not been fantastic, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now they think it's fantastic. People who's making it, like it's the companies and the bots, they're shilling it, but you know, when you compare like the AI art that's giving you like Goku fighting on all his enemies versus like I'm not Starfighter gonna be like, well, I get more joy out of looking at this AI slop than looking at what the human beings have been making. Now, if you look at like, if you look before that time, you'll be more happy, right?
Well, yeah, yeah, of course.
Go back in time and you start watching the old stuff that used to be on the Cartoon Network, the old stuff that used to be on Nickelodeon, whatever. Like Brina's a fan of Avatar. Like I said, but you won't say it about Avatar, but maybe like this newer stuff, you'd be like, whether it's human crap or AI crap, it's like maybe they did. Maybe this was all a big plan anyway by the secret cabal that runs the universe or something. Like
Yes. You know the
that they were
names.
like they
Them.
demoralize you with bad human art that the AI are you will accept
They
as your
told they
savior.
funded slop, right? And now like we can't even like do our hold on. Master
I
Panda
don't know.
Master
That's a
Panda
joke
says,
though.
I don't know. That might be real. I don't I'm the conspiracy theorist here, I guess. Uh has AI done anything positive in the world yet? Has or has it only jeopardized artists and made the internet more insufferable place? It has to my knowledge, not done anything positive. It hasn't cured any diseases. Hasn't done
Yeah,
no.
yeah. If that is the positivity, like curing diseases or anything, like that no, it hasn't
Does
done
it come
anything
up with
like that.
some equations to solve like life problems? They just
No, no.
it just
It's like they dangle it as a carrot, like we're gonna cure the cancer, we're gonna cure it in 5, 10 years, and suddenly 10 turns to 20. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. Meanwhile, they already replaced your job, your wife, your your everything, you know, except for curing natural diseases or something
yeah,
like
it can't
that.
do
Like it's
that, but it could definitely
can't do it.
make a fake baby speak patois in a kid voice. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It should be. And oh, you like making video games? Oh, it could replace that too. They're on the verge of like replacing a video game designer's job before they even cure cancer, bro. And the funny thing is, it's like there's been more people trying to solve trying to come up with a cancer cure way before video games were even invented.
yes,
And while I guess there are some treatments now that work better than before, it's like, all right, now we got the AI, bro. Just load up every, I don't know, medical book ever written in the history of time, load up and just see what it comes out to be. It should be a potion that's like a recipe or something like that. It says, oh, make this. Then they make the concoction, have you drink it at this point. But I don't know, there's no progress report on any of this stuff, for the important stuff.
but they
The
can make
flying car. Can you make the flying car now
no,
or
but they
something?
can
Like,
make a video of a girl of a black woman driving a Nissan Altima, uh, acting ratchet. That's what.
what are real ratchet women gonna do? Like Sean, like what? How they gonna earn a living? That's all they do is they go on like
Yeah,
Instagram Live.
we don't need their TikToks anymore. We could just make it.
Oof. Anyway, I think it's fun.
Um, hold on.
Yeah,
Where was
Master
I?
Panda says he says he's talking to Neo J. Neo J says Power 1000 says Pandora's box is open already. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
true.
yeah. Bree said,
Venus,
"Jokes on you. I've been in existential crisis since last year. The urge to call it quit increases every day. AI doesn't even need to convince me. No, 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 don't
damn,
quit. I was joking on
damn,
the quit.
that's deep, bro. You know what it used to be back in the day? It used to be human AI. Like you would have a team of like-minded people
Mm-hmm,
that would form an animation team or something,
mm-hmm.
or a collective, and they would do the projects. And then the studio with the money would have to hire the team because they're a package deal.
Right.
I think with all this tech bro equipment, we're
Mm-hmm.
becoming more hyper individualistic and the social media. So now it's like you can only vibe. And back in the day, it used to be like, yo, you're on team art, at least we could vibe on that.
Right.
And politics and all this other social stuff, and it didn't matter, because basically, like, whether you, no matter how you voted, it was the same outcome. Whatever political ideology you had, it didn't make much of a difference.
Right.
But now it's like with the influencer class and all this, now people just want to know who they know. They want to know people who like believe everything they believe, or they can't vibe to do anything.
Right.
They can't go down to the supermarket and buy some mega waffles together unless they voted the same way or they say the same things. Like, what I'm saying? Like Gina Carano couldn't even, like, I don't know, run around and, give people the full Nelson and some TV show unless she tweeted the way that everybody else is tweeting. And she had to sue and get funded by Elon Musk to win some case so Disney will take her back, potentially.
Is she really going back to him? She should not.
Well, I guess part of the settlement is they wrote a statement. Oh, don't put that.
What? She's swinging it like a baseball.
Like it to give it a whole nother art style,
Yeah, fact. So my joy turned from me to like
some realistic AI. Interesting. Well, there you go, Sean. I tell you what, there was a lot of gatekeeping in the old system. All right, let me give the other side a chance, right?
gatekeeping how.
I don't know, bro. Like I said, bro, if you didn't, it's gonna be a lot of people who are locked out of the system for X, Y, and Z. All right, you don't need to see all that.
Well, I don't. I mean, gatekeeping how? Like what old system? I don't understand.
Well, in order to animate your thing, you need like I don't know money. In order to be an artist, you need money
Right.
to live, right? Who's funding that?
I mean, we have the animation systems now. It was just like we didn't
Yeah,
have
yeah.
computers
Disney
and
tells you what to draw, and they get like a team of outsourced people from Korea and India to animate your thing, and you need a budget and approval from some mega corporation that's going to put agendas into it, and
right.
that's a system that people are saying is fair.
But were we really gatekeep? I mean, like before we couldn't do it like way back in the day because we just didn't have powerful computers. Like we're now animating off of like one, you know what I'm saying, gigabyte of
Then
RAM.
again, I don't know. You can always animate like by flipping a bunch of paper around too. I
Oh
guess
well,
you could.
yeah, yeah. I'm saying now we have the program, so now it's just up to people if they want to go make it. So
Yeah, I think people are just gonna want a human experience, like a real experience from a person. Like I think like a lot of stuff is I don't know. We get caught up in all these demands of what something's supposed to be and supposed to look like.
mhm,
Like some people think a game should all be AAA looking. Every game should look like Halo, 3D,
right.
multiplayer. Like this is like their concept of a video game. But maybe that's like not the only concept of a video game. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think I'm just rambling at this point. Let me go back to the comments. Master Panda said, I still draw on paper, so I could always film that until AI somehow finds a way to fake that too.
I was about to
Yeah.
say, if it's a photo, it's a picture of your hand on a drawing,
Yeah.
it'll try to do something
Brina says fake time lapses have been around for a few months now, including traditional time lapses.
with the hand though. This is the first time I've seen it with the hand.
I can imagine the hand moving because it's something that it gets giving the information now. What about like a Procreate time lapse where it's like a stroke, like one little dot on the page turns and eventually into
Oh well,
full
that is
blown
just gonna like
illustration.
turn it into something else because it has no idea. No matter what happens,
I'm sure it could
AI
do that. It'll just make up its own fake way of how it got there.
right. But I'm saying like if I drew a face, just a face, and I had a picture of my hand on the
Yeah.
face, like AI is not going to know what intention I had to do with the rest of the body. Like it's literally impossible. So it would have to like make up whatever it thought it was that whatever it thought I was going to do. Hold on, where are we here? Said robot
That's
doctors, so I really don't like that. So when is AI replacing Congress? I don't know. Hopefully soon. What's up, Clarence?
and somehow it can't replace them. It can't replace a politician, right?
Yeah,
That we're still bound to like the ancient ways of managing society, like voting. Somehow that is safe. Somehow you need a master's degree to do anything in this country or whatever.
right.
Meanwhile, you could be like a convicted felon potentially, have an IQ of a peanut, but if you got the gift of gab and you put on a suit,
Hmm.
you can then become a politician that now has authority over every sector in America. You need like, I don't know, 12 years to become a surgeon, right? Who could be replaced by a robot now.
Yeah.
But a politician, now we need that dude. He could be like the dumbest, craziest person, but as long as people vote for him, like a high school election class president thing,
Hmm.
popularity contest, like American Idol, now he could be in charge of the medical system that decides whether human beings live or die. He's above the surgeon because he took an oath, bro. Some dude in a robe, put the Bible down, and he swore, I swear to uphold the oath of the United States or something. And now he's more smarter than a surgeon instantly.
Somehow, bro.
Whammo Slammo, Bingo Bongo.
Right.
He's bigger than a scientist, bro. He's smarter than anybody. Kid eating the paste could be the politician.
I'm pretty sure some of our politicians have eaten paste, so.
And now he's more smarter than like, I don't know, like the dude who's making like the motorcycles, or like the CEO of like an air conditioning company. Like that dude had to learn electronics at least, and like soldering and whatever. This guy didn't do anything as long as he's like got a gift of yap. So like we have this increasingly like demanding system right now where you got to be like a hustle mania, grind set individual to make crazy loot to impress anybody. You got to have 14 online degrees and certifications. You want some politician guy? He gets to say an oath. You know what I'm saying? If he's got good hair, they just vote him in. Now suddenly his salary is like, 150 grand minimum. Then they hook him up with the good stock advice, and then he's making 2 million a year the next year.
Yeah.
Then they start wearing Gucci and all this.
Hey,
And then people who have like who are like real people in this world who have to like, I don't know, struggle or get smarter or do all this and start a business. Now they got to go beg this dude for favors.
Yeah.
They got to beg eating the Elmer's glue man back in high school for favors. He don't know how the banking system works. He just got Alberto VO5 in his hair, bro, because it looked dope. That's why they voted for him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And this is where we live in, bro. So we're gonna have like this, I don't know, this AI system connected to like this ancient old world system that people will die to defend, by the way. Like I'm just telling jokes right now, but a lot of people take that stuff dead serious. Okay. This is my lifeblood. How dare you make fun of the oath that I take to run your life? It's sacred. It's religious to them, right? So
Right.
anyway, that's that. So something's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? These two things cannot mesh together. You know what I mean?
What, AI and
AI, this economy, plus I don't know, a bunch of politicians just like getting voted in, and then suddenly they hit the lottery, and now they could get to call the shots on your entire world. And it's like, I got to learn all this new crap. I have to my career has to be destroyed and be built into some like other thing. They got other people taking out like crazy loans to like do their business, and it's like I gotta do all this, and then some politician guy could just got good hair
and talk loud.
and talk loud, and they get to run the lives of people who are like have to actually crack open the books and do stuff.
I mean,
It's
yeah.
gonna be tough, bro. It's gonna be a weird system to see. This is like, it's like trying to build like, I don't know, a giant mansion on like a foundation of rickety old on a wood platform or something. Anyway, that was all from Clarence Price's question, by the way.
Oh, okay,
Neo J
gotcha.
says, I'm not going to lie, replacing AI with actual doctors may be too risky. Actually, scratch that. That is just straight up risky.
Oh, it's definitely risky.
They got
Imagine,
precision though.
oh, okay. So you getting surgery and there's an outage.
Yeah, I mean that's an issue. But the power generator,
Oh, I
backup
forgot. Yeah,
generator,
hospitals do have a power generator.
I have no idea. Neo J says, I try putting my artwork through Grok, always comes out messed up, probably because I can't pinpoint my art style work. Yeah, it took John's art style like turn into
Yeah,
like
it just turned my art style into a whole other thing. It was like, what is this? And I'm like, oh,
so. I don't know. Maybe people. Redoubt Production says, the Secret Cabal, which runs the universe, on the back of a Dollar General or something like that. Yeah, they run in the back of a Pizza Hut.
The Illuminati definitely need to run the Dollar General because every time I go in there, like, there's only one cashier at the front, bro. Like, we gotta figure this out. Anyway. That's a small
Clarence Price
tangent.
says AI replace everything except the board of directors, CEOs, and bigwigs. Yeah, it's true. Well, not yet, but some. I guess you'll be your own CEO, right? You just get yourself an account, and you will be the steward of AI.
Didn't black people figure this out already? Yo, son, I'm the CEO slash.
Facts.
slash
Now maybe they'll have something to be a CEO with. I'm
I'm
the
an entrepreneur,
CEO
CEO.
word production of my company,
Yeah, yeah.
Homeboy Enterprises.
I love how it like went from social media, by the way, to real life. Small tangent. Like they used to do that like on the top of their like Instagram, and now like you could watch stuff like Pop the Balloon. It's like, oh,
Right.
okay. So what's your name and tell them what you do. Yo, my name Jamal. Not my name is Jamal. My name Jamal because they got to take the is out for some reason. Yo, my name Jamal. Yo, I'm a CEO of like I don't know Hood Enterprises. I'm entrepreneur. I'm also part time DJ. Know what I mean? And then like I don't know. They got like three other job titles and
And it's like this guy's.
yeah. So they're ready. They're ready to be their own CEO.
Hey, you get a grind, man. They write the scripts.
Yeah.
They get the AI. They do the cartoon. I mean, like, I don't, but then again, I don't even know if they have enough skill to even like put in anything to get the AI rolling.
No, man. These people are stupid.
Yo, make cartoon for me, please. Like, and it's like, what kind of cartoon do you want? Oh no, just make a cartoon. That's it, bro. I'm trying to get ass. It's taking too long. Just want something quick so I can show a girl. That's another question, by the way. How are people gonna get girls but with fake art? Like,
Yo, girl, I drew you.
no, you didn't. Show me the time lapse. I got it right here. Hold on. Type it in.
Type it in the time lapse.
Yeah, make time lapse so I can get laid, please. No problem. No problem. No problem, Blocktavius. I'm on it. Grok is on it.
Yo, hit me.
Ooh, you did that. I think it's gonna. I don't think it's gonna work though.
I don't know.
Hey, where'd you go? Get back here.
They gonna get smarter. Hey, this joint ain't longer than 6 seconds. Where the rest of the time lapse? Where your is? Where your
After you show all the receipts, it's like, does it even matter at that point? Like, all right. After the 20th receipt, I now believe you did that. Now I am impressed. Like, really, you're impressed now, bro? You are not impressed. You just accept that it really is that, and then you just walk away. Or
oh, sorry, but oh, Riot Kitty, what's up? Said we all gonna be CEOs. No facts. We're
Power says, damn, reminded of something else where people are making fake Def Jam New York trailer sequels. Oh yeah, they're making all kind of fake trailer sequels on the
I hate
internet,
them
bro.
fake trailers, man.
They're the worst.
You know what I hate more than fake trailers? When people I know be coming up to me, yo, son, it's the Man of Steel 2 trailer.
Master Panda says, should we use this groundbreaking technology to cure diseases, fact check crooked politicians, and dishonest journalists? No, we should take all these jobs and make sex robots.
Oh, that too. I forgot they in the sex robot market.
Well, anything that's gonna like upset people,
Mm-hmm.
like I bet you that's when they're gonna go to the politician to save them from. So if people get jealous, they go into the sex robot, then they're gonna ban sex robots.
It's collective shall go and ban the sex robots.
But then I could have banned it for artists for some reason because I think like a lot of people hate artists. What's the other explanation? It has to be up there with the other possibilities.
Right.
You know, they're drawing something, they're not drawing, they think they're having a fun time. I mean, I don't know, drawing is interesting. It gets me what I want to see in the end thing, but it is really a grueling process. Checking the eye line, make sure the eyes are okay. That's what I was doing with this last picture. I was gonna post something
Hmm.
that I did today, and then I found like I didn't like the eyebrow placement, so I like said I'll post it tomorrow and fixed it. Now it's too late for me to post it, but I'll post it tomorrow. But it's like that kind of stuff, real people got to deal with.
Yeah.
But I think other people just see it and it's like, oh, this guy's just having a ball, just drawing stuff. It's easy. So it's like, I just want to do that too. And then the AI made it possible to do that. You know, they see Cave Corn Sweat is like making out with what's her face, Lois Lane,
Hmm.
Rachel Brosnahan. They're like, oh yeah, it looked like they're having a ball. And Pedro Pascal's broken up half of Hollywood. And they look at him and it's like, why can't that be me, bro? They're like in my job, like they would call like the HR like SWAT team.
Oh yeah.
People are saying they're like, yo, my gig, at the factory, what I'm saying, they can't do that. I can't do that. But Pedro Pascal, he's just like he got anxiety. He gets to do whatever the hell he wants.
It's anxiety. Okay. He needed comfort, according to him.
Right. Also, don't help that they go on like talk shows and this half the country for whatever they believe in because they got their own beliefs and stuff like that. And
Right.
so it's a lot of like and then the quality of the art went down. We
Yes.
can't go around and lie and be like, yo, the new Star Wars is better than the old Star Wars, or like the new movies that like Gladiator 2 was better, as good as or better than Gladiator 1.
Yeah. No.
With more
That's
technology and AI scripting and everything, it still couldn't beat the OG Gladiator,
right.
which is crazy, by the way. Like, but that's what it is. So I think it's like built a little resentment toward artists, you know what I mean? That people like then I really feel sorry for them in some way. I mean, that's bleak. That's like, but hey, you come react and draw for the real. Okay. You know, I just throw that up there. Now, art is important. The
Right.
real issue is that they really suppressing the real artists through the gatekeeping. The scoping people out on social media saying, "Can I let this person into my bad art club funded by zillions of dollars?" No, no. That's the real issue. Don't want to talk about anyway. Uh, just going all the comments. Everyone's comments deserve the proper respect. Yeah, Redompita says, look, all I know about AI is if we make it past 2029 without being Skyneted, that's when I will begin asking questions. Until then, all systems normalish. And that's the way it's got to be, you know?
Yeah. I mean, realistically, that is the right view because, as you can
Yeah,
see,
because
I'm still here drawing.
we're all
Um.
freaking out. Nothing's really happened yet. I mean, like substantial. And like,
Yeah.
even if it does, it'll just happen and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah.
Period. Like, you know what I'm saying? I freak out on certain things, but it's like, in the end of the day, like the world don't care if you freak out or not. It's still gonna do what it's gonna do. It's like kind of messed up, but that's just the way it is.
Yeah.
Um, Plus it's a lot of regulation around changing things in the medical field and all this stuff. It's like they say like, oh, we can use AI to cure cancer, but there's a lot of rules. Like you can't just stuff everyone's like medical data into like some random AI system.
Right.
There's laws against that, like HIPAA and all this. Apparently there's no laws in like, I don't know, find a bunch of animators. Get no laws with that, but it's very interesting where we live in. Rena says, what's tragic is that many people have claimed curing certain types of cancer way before all this AI stuff. All you need to do is feed their findings into AI to see what happens. That's the thing. It's
Shh,
controversial,
we not supposed to know about them
Yeah, you're not supposed
findings,
to say that,
man. We not so.
No, I don't.
Shh.
Yes, that's fine. That quote was from a chat, by the way. So the FDA
Right.
can't regulate this stream right now. This show purports to not claim any, you know, remedies or anything. This is an entertainment program. Please, I'm gonna refer yourself to a proper physician for your medical advice. But on the real though, it's like, look, man, if unless AI is doing something really important like that, it's like, yo, can we like get on that? Can I get the progress report on that?
Mm-hmm.
On the real? Right, Kitty, AI is completely going to chop up the job market. It's going to get a lot of entry level positions and minimum wage jobs where only the middle and senior are going to be left.
Mm.
We all going to be CEOs. Yeah, it's true. Homeboy Records. You're going to be a CFO, CEO, and how many dudes on the street you ever see that got their card out? Remember back in the day, they got the card,
Yeah.
and then they'd be like, "Yo, you do T-shirts, fam? You do walls?
Oh my gosh.
See you drawing or something on the Starbucks, and they're like, yo, you do walls, son? You do T-shirts? You need to hook up with me." It's like, who are you? You know, my name is Dontavius, and I'm the CFO, CEO, executive director, executive creative director of Dollar and a Dream Enterprises. I think you'd be a good addition to my company. We do. Oh, okay, Mr. Dontavius. What kind of what do you actually do? Produce? What I do? We do it all. TV, radio, podcast, live stream, fashion, sneakers, weaves, bifocal repair.
It's always like multiple avenues.
We design custom controllers for your old N64. We it's just anything,
Got
bro.
no focus. It's just like
Word
they the they.
applesauce recipes. Just like it's like what?
Got no niche. It's just
No niche, no direction, no singular purpose.
oh.
That's how it used to be. Remember? I remember like Image Comics. It was funny because they would like people would submit to Image Comics, and then when they got the deal, they were like, "Oh, it's creator owned. You submit to us if we like the book, we publish it,
Mm.
and then you have your name and comic and everything." And they're like, "Okay, cool." And then people would submit to Image Comics, and then like suddenly it wasn't their name, like Eric Barnes or something like that. This comic book was written and drawn by Eric Barnes. But by issue 3, it was like this comic book is produced by, you know, whatever, Lightning Thunder Entertainment.
Right.
And it's like, oh really? And then suddenly it's like now they have a company within their company.
Right.
So it's like Image Comics, but then underneath it is like, I don't know,
Another company
another company, you know.
storing like about 8 unregulated nibbers
Right.
that you never seen before.
Right. And then Image is like, shouldn't my logo be on top? Because I'm giving you the opportunity. And now suddenly now I'm repping your company.
The studios. Didn't they try to crack down on the studios, or am I bugging?
You know, like, yeah, they were like, I think Eric Larson, those people were like, I get tired of your studio. I get tired of hearing about your damn studio as a branch of my company. I'm not approving of your damn studio, bro. It's Image Comics. That should be the only company there, and then your name underneath. Like, I don't want to hear Image Comics, and then underneath that is like, I don't know, Brolic Enterprises. Like, and then there'd be like some kind of like in the letters page to be talking about all the other stuff they're doing. We doing modeling. We do it. We doing eight webisodes. Crap that's like never gonna be out like ever. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like we doing the video game. We doing the Mugen of the video game that ain't out yet. Like, it's like
They're doing the most.
doing too much. Power 1000 said, ChatGPT, generate me an AI image of a 304 and make LL Cool J song.
Top 304.
Yeah, make rap. Why not?
Yeah. Well, it's already made music, so you know.
And Panda says, sad we live in a clown world right now. Is this a Doom Pill stream? Probably.
Who else was doing
Massive.
Bill Swing?
It's like you got to draw while, like, the doom pills are happening. Like,
True, true, true. Wait, you can keep talking. I'm gonna get something real quick. I'll be right back.
all right, oh, I've taken over the stream. I've taken over the stream. You know, quick, type in the chat things like you would normally chat. Master Panda says art is just going to be depressing from here on out. Imagine tabling a con and every other person at your booth telling you to prove you didn't use AI. It won't even be about the content anymore. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. It's like now you're just like the concept is like you're not a creator anymore. You're just like what an art. You're like a you have to show that you really do. I mean, you could. That's what people at the conventions do. They do sketches for people, and you'd be like, wow. But it was more like a fun thing. Like you draw a sketch for someone and give it to them, but the sketch didn't have this other connotation of like, did you really do that? Now there has to be some kind of proving element, even when like we had Photoshop. You know, some guy could have traced something over. There was a comic like recently, this webtoon, Windbreaker, which is a funny title for something because it's like breaking wind or something. But anyway, apparently, like they gave the artist some reference. He's saying like like whatever his company gave him a bunch of reference material. He just like was at a time crunch and like he just traced it, and he got in trouble. So I guess even like in a non AI situation, you still gotta do stuff. But at the end of the day, though, like it should be about the content. Like, what am I looking at? Like, what's this storyline? Or like, did you like the art? You know, it's weird. I don't really have a formulation on this one way or the other. I'm just trying to like understand what's going on. If that makes sense. But feel free to keep typing in the chat. We'll figure this thing out. Neo J says, but to be fair, making sex robots is definitely a $1 million idea. Just imagine the customization. You'd be drowning in money. Yeah, definitely. Like I've seen people try and show their robot, like like, and it just looks like on, like a YouTube video, and they were like, "Hey, meet the new female robot," and it's not like known as like a sex robot, but like that's what they're gonna make it into and stuff and all that. But it don't look so fake. It's like it look more fake than like I don't know, an inanimate object or something. I think what will happen, I don't know how does the robot work. It's like I guess they make the physical robot, and then their brain is like AI on a cloud somewhere, and I guess it just learns about you like all the time.
Wait, what?
About AI robots.
Oh, got you.
Neo Jace. Oh, Clarence Price says, yeah, Brita says dollar and a dream. Yeah, dollar and a dream. Enterprises. Clarence Price says CEO and CFO of Five Broke Enterprises LLC. It's true. Gotta watch out for your legal liability.
Yeah.
Yes, you're gonna come back on cam. You can leave it there. You want?
No, I'll be back in a second.
Oh, I think it's yeah. Everybody's got their damn company, bro. I mean, you need a company. Like in a way, now, Homeboy Record Man.
Mm-hmm.
The Dontavius, the guy who would claim like he's the CFO of his own company. Now everyone's gonna be CFO of their own company. Everyone's gonna have their own AI account. Everyone's gonna have their AI whatever script farm. Everyone's gonna like be able to have to make, and they're not gonna just have to make one thing. Like, look, I did this one drawing or this one manga. They're gonna be like, I need to have like 7 mangas at the ready or
Yo,
7
if you thought people
books
were
at the ready.
multitasking before,
My guy.
oh man.
Back in the day, only Hollywood had the opportunity to multitask.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was looking up old cartoons for some reason.
Yeah.
Because they're talking about aliens are going to visit in November for some reason. Like the New York Post is saying, like aliens are coming in November. So I don't know. I was typing in
recently?
alien. Yeah, recently. I mean, they're not really going to show up. It's like some dumb comet that's coming and stuff. It's not like a real aliens. Anyway, I just only say that because it got me typing in alien in YouTube, and I found this old cartoon called Roswell Conspiracies, Aliens, and
Mm-hmm.
all this. And I remember seeing it back in the day, but I didn't realize it at least had like 40 episodes, like it had a lot of episodes for like a cartoon that probably lasted like a couple years.
Hmm.
But and then I looked it up on Wikipedia and they said like the budget of each episode was like $850,000. So even like an obscure cartoon costs 180, for a half an hour is like and that's on the low end too, by the way.
Right.
It's like $850,000, you know. So I guess nowadays you're gonna have to be the CEO of your company. They talk about the writers' room. Like normally in TV show, what happens is they have a staff team of writers, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're the head writer, right?
Okay.
And then you have a staff of 12 other people. And they pitch ideas, then they go with one pitch, and then they come up with the plot. And then they each try to improve the plot of that story. They take all the notes and they give it to one writer to write the script. And that's their version of human AI. On the credits, it just has one person.
Hmm.
But on a TV show, it's actually like, 12 to 16 people working together to make a storyline.
Okay.
And they just give the finished, like raw, like whatever script notes and ideas to one person. Now, I guess the AI will be that team. You're gonna log into your Gemini account or something, and you're just gonna write something, and then AI will critique what you wrote, or AI will write something and you critique what it wrote, and it'll change whatever you want. It's like because they pumped in the information that they stole from a bunch of writers
Right.
to become one entity. I don't know.
Hmm.
And then I guess everyone's gonna have to try to defeat each other. It's like what is it, like Terminator now? Like
Yeah.
like you needed Arnold Terminator to beat Robert Patrick Terminator, but the corporation will have the liquid metal slick one, you know. And you rocking a T1800, was it still pretty good? It ain't like the liquid metal guy that could turn to other people. That's the one that Disney's gonna have. They're gonna have the AI that like slightly more badass than your AI. It's crazy. Massive Panda says, "Do you do T-shirts? Do you do tattoos? Do you do murals? This is why I never draw in public." Fast forward to AI era. He never draws in public. He must be using AI.
Yeah,
It's
for
so
sure.
true, bro.
And I guess that's that's the point of like the entire stream. It's just like I'm not coming here to sell Doom. I'm just thinking it's interesting. Now, like I said, it's only a 6-second video that Eric Weathers was able to make,
It's not
and
really anything. It's not cope stream. It's nothing. I'm just trying to learn what's going on.
yeah, as you can see, I'm still gonna draw. I gotta learn like character to draw and character design and elements and silhouettes on my own. I can't depend on AI for that. Well, depending, because I have my Pinterest open here, and I swear half of this reference is probably AI. But
Neo J says we might be overwhelmed by AI, but remember Tony Stark was able to build his suit in a cave. This has nothing to do with the conversation, just a random thought. Yeah.
Hey,
So
listen.
it's also
You know who
fake
was? You know who couldn't build their suit in the cave? Riri Williams. But anyway,
It's true. Think about this though. It's like, man, like, did they use AI for that
what?
show to write that? Probably not. I don't
Nah,
know.
I feel like you gotta be trying to make a show that bad. To be honest,
It's like, yo,
that was
human beings really aren't like a best representative when they're making like Ironheart. Like, we need human beings to write this stuff, and it's like, damn, Ironheart, bro. Like, can the computer do worse? Venus says, and they saying they're black. Who's saying they're black? What's wrong?
what aliens? Wait,
Oh, the aliens. Oh, yeah, right. Yes, they're saying they're black now.
aliens are
I didn't
black.
know that. That's crazy, bro.
Are
Yeah,
they?
dude, they're saying like there's a comet that's coming around November and stuff, and then they're saying, and then one scientist from Harvard said, "Oh, this is too large to be just a regular old comet. I think it's a probe from aliens." something. I don't know where he come up with this idea, but because he says like, oh, there's some gaseous emission coming from behind the comet that looks irregular, so he's thinking like that's like rocket stuff, fuel or. And I'm just like, I don't know, bro. Every time they
Okay.
promise the aliens, they never come, bro.
They never show up. So a bunch of hood aliens about to. Well, you didn't say hood. You said black. That's different than hood.
A lot of people have time to watch all the cartoons that are made too, by the way.
You said they have time.
Yeah. They can even watch all the anime they want to right now
Right.
because everything is a show, not a movie. So are they gonna have to watch that and the AI cartoons?
I,
They have to extend life technology. They actually have to cure the diseases to make you live like an extra like couple decades so you can get to
well,
finishing all the
I
TV
know. I
shows.
know. Like the nerds. The nerds are probably just gonna stick to like what's like human made because of their like stubbornness. Now normies, not sure.
Well,
Speaking
I
of,
guess it would have to have a value um in some way, you know.
I mean, this is all projecting for like the future. Like this might be like 10, 20 years out.
Yeah. I mean, that's all it is, really. I mean, we already know the present, but what's the future? People are trying to determine what the future is so that they can, I don't know why, to predict. They have bragging rights, and they called it, but I don't know.
Rena said she's siding with the black aliens. Regardless, my bias will flare up. I mean, it depends for me. Like, are they like cool or are they coming here and they're gonna do a summer of love? Like, I need
I'll
like
be
a
back.
pulse check on that. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be back.
All right. While he's gone, I think I'm gonna start up the showcase, man. Give me a second. Sorry, I've been out. You guys been seeing these designs. I've been actually trying to figure out what to do with Wes and Kira here. I think like her final design is this. Although I like the color scheme, but I kind of like the frumpiness of this sweater. I might just like take this color scheme and put it on the other one. I don't know. I'm very indecisive. I was also trying to figure out the difference between, uh, uh, you know, tighter pants, bigger top versus um tighter top, bigger pants, and which character that would look good on. I kind of like did the inverse here too as well. So anyway, don't mind me. I'm my brain's all over the place. I'm also trying to figure out what's a good silhouette and yada yada yada. Anyway, let me get the showcase. Y'all know need to hear about my insanity. Give me a second. Come on, man. Where's my Discord? Oh, here we go. I'm trying to remember where I was up to. Oh, we definitely saw that. So we're gonna start from here. They said, yeah. Now that I think about it, do they even make anime movies anymore? All I've seen is shows. That's all I have time to commit to. I miss just popping a ninja scroll in the Thank you, bro. Like I'm like, yo, could you just give me a movie or something? Like once in a while. Shout out to Ninja Scroll. It's so weird. Like I feel like I'm like aged out into like something different now. Like when people say, "Yeah, I'm influenced by anime," I think I posted something like this on Twitter recently, and I'm like, "Yeah, when I say I'm influenced by anime, like I'm not talking about certain no disrespect to the newer anime, but anyway, I think we probably seen some of this before, y'all. This is from the Discord. This is the post your art section, right? Um, where we excuse me, I can't even speak. We tell people to go there and post their original creations or their fan art, which whatever it may be. So we're gonna go over some of that right now. Makiti is not in the chat. I know some of you know him, but here is some art that he did in
There you go.
traditional pen and pencil, because what I'm saying, he ain't gonna try to get stuck with a time lapse about him. You know what I mean? Like,
I guess in this world they're gonna have to prove at least. I think it's gonna dial down to, can you at least draw,
yes,
and then have that be established. The end. Like if it's like, okay, did you draw on paper? Show me that. This would be like maybe like 2 or 3 things, and then you be good or something. I don't know.
people out here gonna start doing verification videos. Like, hey guys, I'm like, my name is blah blah blah, and I'm an artist, and look at me draw this 5 minute picture or something.
Yeah, and then after that, it's gonna have to be, I guess, every few years we'll have to do that. Every few weeks, it's like,
Nah, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing all
yeah,
that.
I'm doing all that. Like at that point, it's just like, all right, bro. Like
Like at
just
that
sign
point, it
me
got
up.
to come down to person like, yo, you know me, man. You know I could freaking draw. Stop it. Like,
Yeah, we're not worrying about whether I do stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's like at that point, you might as well sign up to be the HVAC repairman.
right. Here's Bree. I believe we saw this last week. We did, but we're gonna see it again. She has a video on this. I believe this is from what's that?
K-pop Demon
K-pop.
Hunters.
Yes, which I did not see yet.
That's right.
I haven't been watching
I was
much of.
watching I watch podcasts from like see what old celebrities are up to.
Mm-hmm.
And like Tom Bridges got a podcast, by the way. That's from Different
So
Strokes.
okay, so that's me, you, and Master Panda know who that is, but yes. I was
That's right. But I will let you know that Tom Bridges is a fan of K-pop Demon Hunters, okay? With him and his wife.
Interesting.
So there you go with Brina. Like, only I would know this because I'm the only, because I'm just me. I have to know about these things for some reason. He's also a fan of Jujutsu Kaisen, by the way. So
oh snap! I gotta hang on with Todd Bridges.
Tom Bridges on Twitch
Hold on.
playing Marvels.
What?
What you talking about?
Yo, Todd Bridges, what rank you at? He probably beat me right now. The man is probably in like Grandmaster. Hold on. I got.
Anyway,
Todd Bridges. I got Twitch. I'm just gonna leave that in the background. I'll search that. Okay. All right. Next up, we got Mari Cinematic. He's doing some sketches, man. He's working some stuff out. See,
he's drawing through the figure.
Yes.
Very important, guys. You must draw through the figure to know, where things are positioned. Don't need to. Then you can start erasing.
Right. It's a good idea. It's probably on separate layers too. And
yes.
Then he had another one's a whip of my I believe he meant to say OC's here. Man, got the pimp hat strong, you know what I'm saying? He's cracking the ground. Some superheroes going on. Haven't posted here in a while, but here is something I finished a while back. Is this a video? It's animation. It's real animation.
Show the time lapse, bro. Show the time lapse.
Whoa. This looks like a lot of work, bro.
Yeah, word.
To be continued. Man, you know how long that would take me?
That's dope, son.
What? Sorry, y'all. I would put likes on these, but every time I try to, my iPad froze, so I'm gonna have to refrain.
Right. But they will come after the stream.
Yes. Bakani is here. When was this? The 12th? Oh, this was just the other day. Like 2 days ago. 2 days ago, man. I believe this is his character Kiki. If I'm incorrect about that, let me know. I know Riot Kitty would know. I like the color palette, actually. Pretty cool. The burgundy, the whites, and the black. Does she have Look at me, character design checking. Yeah, she has some red on her shoes, so that balances out.
Cool.
Except for a
Yeah, Bree
second,
is back. What?
she said, "Let me see if I'm gonna post something." That's Panda said, "Dang, that's some beautiful black and white line work art." Oh yeah, for the art we were looking at. Riot Kitty said, "For a second, I thought the guy in the animation took off his shirt, and was wearing another long sleeve shirt underneath." It's like what was it? What was that? Jack
Tenacious
Black,
D.
Tenacious D, when
Yeah,
he had a
like
shirt
the
and then he like ripped through the shirt and he had another shirt on it.
yeah, that's
I love
great.
that scene so much. It's hilarious.
That was like the first Tenacious D episode ever.
That joint is funny. Bree said, "I revised this 2-year-old drawing. Change Yoshi to Monty Gator in the upper right hand, in the upper right, as per suggestion on TikTok. Everyone else in the background is a Dashi or Corey villain, so the change makes the most sense." Let's see what we got going on here, man. Oh, that's a pretty cool revamp. If y'all not following Bree, y'all need to follow her right now on her channel. Bree, feel free to post your link to the channel. It's pretty dope, pretty dope. Oh, this is the detail, the up close. But Bree, do you have the time lapse though? No, I'm kidding. I'm messing with you.
Nothing.
I'm messing with you. Don't listen to me. Oh, it's Kiki again. Is this one finished? It looks finished.
Yeah, I guess he put some more highlights on it, and
Man, rendering his
yeah,
butt
he
off.
actually. It was like the old one was like we thought that was the final rendering. He was like, nope, still more rendering to go.
It's the one thing
But
about
it's all
Makani, he gonna render it into the floor for sure. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a good thing.
That's a good thing though.
Nah, it's dope.
He's dedicated.
Drawn with Jay. He's got some sketches going on.
Nice.
Look like some concept sketches.
That's cool stuff, man. Real talk. Gotta work out the sketches. It's like he's trying to make his own animation right now.
Maybe. Oh, Bree dropping in with some more stuff.
What?
Wait, what's it? Old drawings I repurposed for short form videos recently. Which, by the way, I gotta start posting more shorts. I'm bugging. Internet Aaron.
Aaron.
The fire under his coats is dope.
That's crazy. He's coming in.
Oh, and this guy got the ice. Internet Mikey.
It's the false powers.
That's fire. No pun intended. No
it's like
pun
their
intended.
video game intro
Fact.
select screen. That's hot.
Now all I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take Brina's joint in the grok and no, I'm kidding. I'll never do that. I refrain from doing that to everybody else's art. That's why.
Yeah, I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, I think if they did it, they shouldn't do it to other people's thing without their permission. Like,
nah,
not publicly anyway. I mean, I guess if you're gonna do it on your own, you can't stop them.
I'll do it with like
can't supervise all your habits in your life, but
I'll do it with like
definitely
a video
publicly
game
you shouldn't
cutscene
like
or something. But
what's that?
I said I'd probably do it with a video game like screen cap or something. But like somebody's like art, nah.
Like a human being, like like an individual indie person. They're like, hey, look, I put your thing on ground. I mean, like I don't know. Now people won't be comfortable with that. Yeah,
Nah,
like, don't put my art into that cursed earth satanic bot system. And fair,
it did make Amari walk somehow. I don't know.
It did make Amari walk,
If did y'all miss that one? That's funny, bro. Like
it's very interesting, I don't know. Get your work to the copyright office, guys. Get your work to the copyright office, okay?
Imagine fighting Agent Smith for your freaking copyright, bro. Imagine fighting the architect for the Matrix. Imagine fighting the T-1000 for your copyright. This machine right now. I own the rights. Wait, what? You fed it to me. Like, oh wow. I can't even use the robot voice anymore because now the robot's trying to sound like us.
You fed. It's like, hey, you never know. People are playing with this, by the way. They're talking about, I don't make my own cartoons. I make my own animations. Everyone's trying to get a foothold on something. And I'm it's well,
Meanwhile, I gotta go
hmm.
and make this joint from scratch. So I still got it.
Everybody's talking all this crap, but it's only 6 seconds. It
Yeah.
can only make you 6 seconds of something. Everyone's like, "Oh my god, it's over!" It's like it's 6 seconds.
Meanwhile, this is taking me a bajillion years.
Show me the
Just
time, man. Show me the time, man. Hey, look at that! But yo, that's cool.
how to draw this crap. Like, like
Hey, Sean, how about this, man? How about we say, look, we're gonna make Red the anime. You and me, son. You, me, are gonna make the Red anime happen, son.
happen? You mean
Come on.
somebody else is going to draw for us, right?
Somebody's gonna draw it for us.
I'll draw the
Homeboy
manga.
Records. Now,
Like,
Block. You and me are gonna hook up with Blocktavius
right? Okay, yeah.
from Dollar in a Dream, CFO, the guy you were dissing back in the day, drawing in the library, drawing in the Starbucks. He came up to you and said, "Yo, Sean, yo, I'm the CFO, executive director. You know what I'm saying?" Of Infrared Beams Entertainment. Just we do walls. We gonna do cartoons, son. And you were like, excuse me, Dontavius, Blocktavius, whatever your name is, Dontarius, Dontavius, Dorito, whatever your name is, bro. That is some hood nonsense you're telling me right now. I am a real human being right now. This is what you were like. I'm a real African American human being,
right.
without, not on parole. Okay,
With a
I don't have
father.
time to entertain your
I ain't gonna lie. That's what I felt
your
like.
fake internet nonsense, your fake CEO dreams. You were not on Shark Tank. You just some brother from the Bronx claiming that you're gonna make a company when you don't even know what to sell.
There's always a T-shirt included for sure, though.
Yes, always a T-shirt.
There's a T-shirt.
Now suddenly it's like, yo, can I get some T-shirt though, money, son? Let me get. Guess who's come crawling back?
I will not be working with Don Tavius. I'm gonna stand on business. I must stand firmly on business that I will not work with this Neanderthal. Okay, like we saying it so much like Don Tavius gonna have to become like a character. Like,
No, no.
uh,
The Dante was everywhere in every hood, every neighborhood walking in America.
always
It's
a
white
Don.
Dontavius. I don't know.
Facts. Got one of
He's trying
different.
to different races.
Yeah,
They got the Asian Dontavius.
all of them. Always trying to make a dream out of a dollar.
He only got
To,
$1 to pay you
to
with.
step on your shoulders to try to get it too.
Word is like, yo, son, yo, just give me like 5 free joints, then you'll see the money roll in. All right, and I pay you in that one commodity that I always got an endless supply. It's called exposure.
Yeah.
Ontavious always got some exposure.
Yeah. Yo, there was speaking of which, there was a story. Oh man, Sam Desarts did a video on it. I was gonna react to it. I saw it on Twitter where like some girl was talking about how she was working with another person on some idea. I think it was like maybe like a comic strip or something. And then so
Sure.
many years passed by or whatever. And then she went back to the girl and was like, "Hey, you still want to do that thing?" And then the person was like, "Oh no, I mean it took so long. I already like I finished the strip with AI."
There you go.
And I'm like, and it wasn't confirmed if that person used the actual artist's art style to train the AI. I don't know what happened. Yeah, it was unfortunate events. They should have got signed a contract or something because they weren't getting paid in the first place. So
I tell you what, if people are gonna go pure traditional, I would suggest that people start drawing in black and white.
Mm-hmm.
It's the easiest thing to print.
Yeah,
It's the cheapest thing in this economy. Like, it's not. cheap, but at least it's cheaper than the alternative. People are like fully 3D rendering with the super color and all this. Meanwhile, Japan, they just print on whatever the newsprint and they
Yeah.
draw black and white like they always did, and they're able to sell it for a reasonable price. And that's what Americans gonna have to do. You know what I'm saying? If there's gonna be like all this like, especially there's gonna be like some content explosion happening in the next few years because of the technology. It's just like make the process enjoyable for yourself as much as possible,
I
and maybe that'll
will
like audience
I will say
over.
this. I feel like if there is a I could be wrong. I'm just making an educated guess here. I feel
Sure.
like if there's a content explosion due to AI,
Hmm.
and they try to make, let's say they try to come on YouTube and be like, listen, guys, I'm gonna show you how to prompt, screw the haters, we're gonna make some AI. I feel like at that point, real artist pages are gonna go up in value. Because then it's gonna be like it's like inflation.
Yeah, there's gonna be levels, I guess, to what people could do.
Right.
Like there's guys who can't draw for crap, and they have bad taste in music and movies and video games and whatever, but they
Right.
still want to make something, right? So the first thing they make is just some crap that they were easily impressed by.
Mm-hmm.
Like we make fun of those WB shows. I mean, those CW shows that came out. There's some people who actually love those shows. They saw every episode of Walker, bro, with Jared Padalecki,
Right.
and said, "Wow, that was great." Meanwhile, that was like some piece of crap that he was too good for. But they just threw a bunch of cash and told him he was going to be the star of the show, and he thought probably he could make it better. But instead, it was mad cringe. Where Walker isn't even doing karate. Walker is crying in front of his wife. Was Chuck Norris crying in front of his wife? He didn't even have a wife. He was just kicking people in the head. That's why that show is immortal. And Jared Padalecki's Walker probably won't even get a DVD release.
Jared need to go somewhere with that. I like Jared, but I'm like, yo, bro.
He deserved better. He was like too good for that show anyway. But
Yeah.
there are people who watch Walker and said, "Dang, Walker's cool. Anything's cool." The first thing I see, I wake up, the new Crow movie look cool, and they're gonna try to make some AI thing, and it's gonna be crap.
Oh yeah.
Then there are people who at least have familiarity with the art process. They understand whatever art design and color theory and writing scripts. They actually read like books. They didn't just take the first thing that AI popped out, and they're going to do better with, I guess, the technology than other people.
Yeah. No, you're
Then there's
absolutely
people who like do things fully on their own. They've actually did animation by themselves. They actually did comics by themselves. They drew. You know what I'm saying? And you look at the two people who did that right now. You know what I'm saying? You want to see a real comic book not drawn by some supercomputer, go on redcombook.com.
That's right.
Okay. The proof's in the
This
pudding.
character right here, by the way.
Yes, exactly. So, and they'll have, I don't know, and that will, I guess what you said, it will be more in value.
Yeah, it'll be
Value.
that's my prediction. It's not cope, by the way. Like I'm not saying I hope this out. This is what I feel like that would happen just
Yeah.
naturally because if AI artistic projects such as illustration and animation blows up, and we're still on here, like who's an artist on here? Who's drawing? Riot Kitty draws, Bree draws. I guess most of you draw actually, right? So yeah, our content will end up if we're currently keeping at it, like rising in value if AI explodes too much.
You know,
And also, I mean, you got stuff like AI video games. AI video games. Let me tell y'all something. Video games is a very particular niche of entertainment. It's a very particular section of entertainment. If you go AI your whole game without like focusing on gameplay to the level of like, there's too many intricacies in video games. That's what I'm trying to say. Too many intricacies in video, how it plays, how it looks. And if you're gonna have AI design that, yeah, that's not going to go too well.
and I guess people gonna want different kind of stories too, because everybody can give you like, some action thing or some like complicated sci-fi plot,
Uh-huh.
or concept like one man can see into 14 different dimensions. That kind of stuff, I guess, will maybe people will want something more relatable, even if it is a sci-fi adventure thing,
Right.
character they can relate to, rather than just like visual junk on screen.
Right.
They're
Uh,
gonna want some deeper story, and I don't think a computer could just do that by itself. Anyway, what's the chat? I gotta charge my iPad so I can't see the chat.
no, no, it's all good. So yeah, Neo J says, I assure you, Sean, we're all able to prove our artist citizenship. We will prove it. Just again, make a video more than 6 seconds. You know what I'm saying? Bree says, they are inspired. They are inspired from My Hero Academia title cards. The art that you had there. Nice.
That was cool.
I have some My Hero art I have to finish up. I got spoiled for the ending, and then I was like, I don't want to see this anymore. Now I kind of low key like want to go back and like actually watch it. Um, what else we got here? It just says I should get back into animating, assuming my procrastination doesn't consume me. Listen, man. He said, by the way, the animation looks. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's difficult. It's difficult, especially me. Like I feel like Dan has a better handle on animation than I do, but for me, it's like pulling teeth. But I will finish this eventually, and this will be in place of whatever the title screen is. I just wanted to animate more parts because right now, currently, it's the eyelids that are animated. Here, at least, I have like the cape and her hair flowing. So let's see what I.
Eventually, you get to the point where I guess a small team can make a half-hour cartoon or a 40-minute cartoon. I remember the OVAs
Mhm.
from Japan, like Bubblegum Crisis and things like that. Those all used to be 40 minutes, and they would sell it on a VHS tape.
Right.
So I guess like you could make a 40-minute cartoon or a half an hour pilot or a 25-minute pilot of a
Yeah.
cartoon eventually.
Right.
I only got to like 2 minutes.
Hey man, it's hard
And
work.
can't but I guess but that was without talking and voice acting,
Right.
You have to have like talking scenes as well, and that pads out, and then I guess there's less animation on that, depending on what kind of cartoon style you have though.
Yeah.
I know in anime, you can draw like a cool person sitting at a desk and they just like, talk and American animation, they're always like bopping up and down whether they're talking or sitting or running.
Right.
But it all depends on what art style you have and what you're trying to do. But eventually I guess like a small team of like 4 and 5 are just gonna have to come up with actual cartoons on their own and their own creations with actual screenplays and things.
Yeah.
Not just like Naruto fan film tribute. They're gonna have to come up with like their own thing
No, that's
to
true.
have an identity beyond like I just draw things for yourself. You know what
Right.
I mean?
Right.
It's
What
something
we
to consider, but people can do what they want.
Sorry, I lost my place. Bree says, real artists are gonna go for value. God, I hope so. I don't know. That's my speculation. Neo just says, if I'm ever gonna be valued more, I demand a $2,000 bonus. Hey, just ask YouTube for a
That's the
bonus.
thing. We live in this. You're going to be a CEO of your own company, man.
CEO, CFO, all of that.
Dontavius won. All right, he won. He was a self starter.
He won
He
and
didn't
he.
win because he didn't have any real, products. But
I was
you
about to
will have
say.
a real product.
I was say he won and he lost because my man's ideas is trash. But you know,
But hey, he was a self starter. Just be the real Dontavius.
he need to start with some ideas that are actually good. Um,
He didn't start with an idea. He's a CEO of nothing and everything. Anyway,
at the
continue.
same time,
Yes.
uh, Prince Price says Chuck Norris never cries in front of the 304s, especially during the fight.
He doesn't cry, period.
Yeah, he don't do that. Now Neil J says I don't think AI will get that far. Sure, it could replicate, but It won't have the same vision as a regular person was. Yeah, that was like, I guess what I was trying to say before, like it's not going to be able to figure out what I want to do. I mean, you could type the prompts in, but there's these little intricate details that it's going to miss. Clarence says
Yeah,
AI generated ATL Waffle House simulator. That'll be the new video
what?
game. No, no, he said AI generated ATL Waffle House simulator.
Probably. It did, right? Is that a cartoon? Is that a game?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think Waffle House would approve it, though. It should
This,
be a game. Waffle House is not one to embrace like the fact that the fights happen at their establishment for some reason.
and that's why they're not
Like,
in Tekken yet.
yeah, and I guess they don't want to encourage this because they don't actually want people to say, "Oh, Waffle House is cool with me fighting." They like that. They was in the commercial.
Right.
Makes sense.
So what I'm trying to say is that AI can replicate, but it cannot and doesn't have the complexities or creativeness of a regular person.
No,
Right.
no,
It doesn't. That's why I said like
it's a machine.
it tried to complete that lion, and it was just
Yeah,
like making up stuff, and it looked fine because it was just the mane of the lion. But like, let that be something else.
gotta
Um,
stay sharp, man.
Bree said, "I just posted another drawing. If you want to take a real quick look, all right, cool. I'll check it out." I said, Mio J says, lightning round. Oh, lightning round. Let's see what we got, man. What?
Holy guacamole!
Bree doing the most right now. Nah, that's fire. Some good rendering, man. Look at this. Look at it. Look at it, chat. Nah, that's pretty dope. Bree, I'll be running the Clip Studio Paint soon. I don't think that I don't know.
Maybe I'll post my. Let me see if I can get my iPad to
Okay.
behave. Maybe I'll post my.
Oh, you want me to show you drawing
State.
from yesterday?
No, I'm gonna post that tomorrow. I'm gonna show the bones.
Okay.
I just need my. Give me a second. Give me.
All right, no problem. While you do that, I'll be right back. I just gotta get some water.
You can't leave. We both can't leave. I'll
Oh,
stay.
you're going away to get. I thought
I
you were
said
just.
I just have to get my iPad for a second.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Don't leave. Stay parched. I shall return. Sean's like, I'm going to die of thirst. I'm going to be responsible for Sean's demise.
Yeah, it's all good. You could,
You know,
yeah, you gotta.
Sean, when you demise from being parched, I'm going to like Photoshop you in the clouds
No,
and
not the
post
cloud.
it on Twitter.
Y'all know the clouds, right? Like the ghetto clouds they used to Photoshop people in when they die. The worst. Chat, if I ever leave this earth before y'all, please don't do that to me. Because I will come back. I say y'all are forgetting the most important equation is that the lower IQ of the people are less likely going to the care or defend artists compared to AI art. That is true. No, you're right about that because they just like care about the end result, not the process. So there's that.
Who care about only the end result?
Low IQ people. People
They're like, oh,
people who
yes, it's on TV.
people who are dumb. Dumb is.
I guess they just want to see effort, man. You know, people want to see effort. Like this guy, James Gunn, keeps posting behind the scenes footage from Superman. So I guess he's trying to show the proof that we worked on this thing. There was actually some thought behind it, rather than just like we made some CG slop. And so I guess like people just want to see the effort, and it does actually make a difference in some weird way, even if people don't like the movie or something like that.
Right.
So it's like I guess you should keep like every drawing you got, or at least talk about it, and give it a little effort that you care about your thing, rather than just like here, now eat my slop. So
Yo, next time I post a time lapse,
that's what everybody else
I'm gonna
does.
start joking. I'm gonna start being funny and say like, "This is a time lapse done by a human."
See to get some water.
Oh yeah.
Drink your water, son. Drink your water. Remind Sean to drink his water, or he's gonna pass out. So yeah, guys, look, we're trying to give like a realistic AI analyzation, not a cope stream, but also not a glazing some supercomputer stream. It's just a fact of life. It's interesting. It's weird as well. It's a lot of things, and we're all trying to figure it out together. And some people are already having plans to use it. It can only make 6 seconds. I guess there are other animation programs that could do more if you pay more money, maybe. And the corporations will all be using it in this country, at least. And somehow they're all mimicking anime, which is interesting. It's like they've decided the AI computer has decided that anime is the universal like art style for the world, and I guess by default it is because America decided not to stop doing 2D animation in a big way around the time of Toy Story. Like it got kind of weird. Like, why did America stop? I swear, when they started to make CG stuff, it was just like, all right, let's not do 2D in America. Let's just outsource it to another country. And I was like, isn't it like a cool little job for like some animator to do? Like all they have now is just like the guy who invents the cartoon is the guy that gets to draw in America. That's so weird. So weird. That's gonna change. You know, I alone will change it. I'm starting unbeknownst to Sean, I'm starting an army to change it. So an arts army. I will be taking applications. No, I'm just kidding. But it should change. Somebody's got to do it.
So you was
Sean, if you ever
shown.
pass away, I'm open to be a vessel. I don't know what that means, Neo J.
It's like in Bison. You know what I'm saying? When I have to,
Oh,
take over.
Neo J says, remember to stay hydrated. That's true. Having this
True.
discussion is the best way to end the night. I would think so. I hope so.
Wait, which discussion?
I don't know. Discussion that we're having right now. I have no idea. Power 1000 says, and Adobe is leaning towards being an AI company. All right, we forgot about Adobe.
Oh right. We're gonna.
We could do that another
We could.
stream too.
It'll be old news by then though. But
Yeah, what do you want to do right now? Talk about
nah. Let me not because I'm getting. It's time
doing a
for.
dedicated video, maybe.
Yeah, it's time for Sean to
Timberland
retire.
just signed an AI singer to a record label. How do you sign a fake person to a record
Wait,
label?
are you? Hold
Maybe,
on.
is it a person that uses AI? So ridiculous.
What's
Is
what's?
anything real anymore? People aren't even acting keep it real, and now they can't even sing for it. Timberland signed an AI singer. First of all, Timberland is like when
All right, bro.
the producer whose innovative beats reshaped the top 40 is chasing a new revolution, digital superstars, and the erasure of artistic process as we know it.
Do y'all remember
Whatever, bro.
Cyberpunk? And they had like a digital singer or something.
Well, people
Oh,
are gonna be dancing to holograms.
well, no, I think she actually was real of sorts too. She turned herself a completely robot or something, so she was like a robotic superstar.
I don't know, dude. It's weird out here in the field.
What does this even mean, bro? I'm too tired to read all this, but let me keep this in my mental memory bank. So this is what we doing right now. It's already started, yo. I'm the CEO of the new AI. Well, not. I mean, Timberland's already up there, but you know what I mean,
I just want something good to watch that's made like in current era, bro.
right?
And all we seem to do is just it's still from the same sources, like Japan. Like I'm watching Soul Leveling, but it was animated, but it was created by Koreans. So it's like Asia.
Yeah.
The guy's giving you the cool video game designs, NetEase.
Said the Cuba. Yo, if you want your women looking like Cuba Gooding Jr., Um, you know, look no,
That's what
look no.
America got for me. Look no further than the good old U.S. of A.
You want character. I mean, it's funny. It's like something I used to dance around because it's like people are sensitive. Like, oh, I can't say no. Okay, it's 2025. Them characters was
We have.
ugly.
Can you imagine that Japan already drew the coolest characters without AI? And now they have the potential to have AI plus the way that they draw, bro. And America, was drawing like I don't know, like Mary Jane the way they did. Like it's like, yo, we were behind, bro.
What
It's
we
like this is
doing? Remember this?
yeah,
The first Descendant
um,
versus your
yeah,
man's from the Saints Row reboot. What is this? What are we doing?
yes. When you ask an American to draw a black guy, you get to do it on the left. It's a Korean to draw a black man, you get the guy on the right.
So we screaming about representation all day, but we being represented better by Korea. All right, bro. Like,
It's only cooler than Korea. Power 1000 says
oh
we
yeah,
live in a
remember?
world where Cooper Jr. and Cameron are beef. That's
I,
true.
I forgot about this. I posted this on Twitter a while back. That was also from First Descendant.
What you ordered, what you got.
Yeah, well,
Yes, and the
yeah.
left is from Korea. And so if you're a real patriot, you should be like in the picture on the right.
Yeah, that's what real Americans. You know what I'm saying?
So real Americans create, bro. It's more real, bro. Will they use the AI to like convert the picture on the right to be more like the picture on the left?
I don't know, man. This just reminds me of like the Dove soap joint. Like we gotta go more real. I'm like, yo, fam, listen. If I want to make an action game, I don't feel like drawing somebody's auntie. Okay. I don't know what vibes Amari giving me. Amari giving me vibes like her mac and cheese is probably fire. That's yeah. This is what the West got
Now,
for
sure.
you,
Sure.
man. Listen, 2025. No,
2025.
2025. I'm acting up for the whole rest of the year.
Because the AI is trash and ruin everything.
Yeah, yeah. It's all falling apart now. Like, well, I gotta care about what I say now.
Maybe it'll free you.
Free your
I'm saying
mind.
like I don't know what it is yet. Like, and I don't know the extent of what people are gonna use it for, and you know, it's like I don't know. I just watched anime. I'm like, okay, they just kept drawing and they kept making manga, and they seem to be doing okay. America always has some bright idea. Hey guys, what if we just sold only to the comic book store? And we don't put it everywhere, like in the grocery store and in the pharmacy anymore, or like the Walmart. What if we did that? That'd be cool, right? And I'm like, why do that? That sounds kind of stupid. And then they find out, oh wow, that was really dumb.
Mm,
Now let's go all online and let's make the characters so cringe that you don't even want to buy it. That's a cool idea too, right? It was like, I don't know about all this. I mean, it
that's
should
what.
be online and everywhere, and that should not be cringe. And you're like, no, let's do that. Like, oh, I did it. I don't know. Except by characters, let me draw Mary Jane from the Spider-Man game looking like Jeff Bridges. That'd be cool, right? No, I don't know. I just maybe the Asians are very simple people. They just do what you want to see. I don't know. And America has ideas. Now they're like, damn, we found out we can't draw anything. Let's just have the computer draw for us. But it's what you program to the computer. So now they're gonna be able to perfectly render Amari doing more animations than ever before.
Right. Sorry,
Anyway,
I had to double check on something. So next week, the
July
20
2025.
yeah, the 23rd is on a Wednesday.
It's
That
July.
oh, you're right, you're right. I need August. I'm bugging.
And what's this for?
No, wait, hold on, wait. So I'm trying to find
What are
out
you counting down to?
when the anniversary of Concord's debut. Oh, it's actually on a Saturday. So next Saturday.
Very interesting. There's a special Concord stream.
I could, but
Anyway, guys,
I might as well have the joint with like the
for the
anniversary
Concord
when they
video.
get delisted. That's what.
Oh man,
Sorry, what
Vita
you about to say?
cheese. No, talk about cheese in the chat.
Macaroni and
Anyway,
cheese.
guys, yeah, macaroni and cheese, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, if you like the chat, you like the stream,
Yep.
like the video if you haven't already.
Put a
It'll
like on
boost
it.
the algo, let
Yes.
people know what's going on with this AI. It's gonna be a strange time. It's like if we need better entertainment, guys.
Oh,
And I guess
we did better say for years, man.
and the people who are in charge aren't really delivering. In my opinion, I don't know. Like maybe some people are enjoying what's going on.
I wasn't excited to watch anything this year, bro.
Right.
Not one thing. I was anticipating Havoc. That was it.
With AI, they will their product improve? Ooh, but I think it
No,
won't because like it depends on the mind who's using the AI.
yeah, still a
So if
tool.
you have a cringe mind, you're just going to input cringe data into the AI.
Man, go give you cringe prompts. Now they're gonna make what Concord AI? You know what? So, I'm sorry. I always pick on Concord, but
Yeah.
realistically, there's a lot of blame to go around. The games that I don't mention all that much. Avowed, Unknown Nine, that Star Wars game. You know what I'm saying? It's just that Concord's the funniest one out of the bunch. Oh, the last Assassin's Creed. Let me
Yeah.
read this rest of the chat, and we're gonna hop up out of here. Bree says, unpopular opinion, but I like stovetop mac and cheese more than baked. Now, I've never had stovetop mac and cheese, so
See,
I couldn't tell you. Um, Clarence said, not really an unpopular opinion. Neil J said, remember, chat, be the American Japanese think you are. We should be. Bree says, I prefer creamy sauce over stringy glue. Clarence said, Velveeta cheese is some creamy cheese sauce. Y'all making me hungry.
you can't AI food.
Yeah, can we AI food? Can we 3D print a food? Like it's
Ew.
they trying to. By the way, they trying to make like 3D. I thought they were trying to make like 3D printed meat or something.
Can be
Or
stitched from something, right? It has to be
or
stitched from real
or
meat.
not printed. It's like an artificial like meat. Somebody wrote a tweet saying, "Oh, there's so many people just weary of like artificial meat, but like if the science could get it right." And I'm like, "Yo, bro, I know that during the pandemic you was going ham, bro. Like you was one of them. All right, I want to eat some artificial meat. It's crazy." Pause, by the way. Says, do y'all think the comic industry, Master Panda says, is legitimately that stupid, or do you think it's a infiltration of bad actors trying to destroy it? You have to try to be as stupid as they are. I think I'm gonna give the short answer to this because I gotta get up out of here. I think that like they are a bunch of stubborn individuals who didn't change from back in the day. We run over this on a stream. Uh, and I think that a lot of attitudes back in the day got rid of a lot of superstar artists, and they're just stuck that way now without the superstar status. When I say superstar artists, you know what I'm talking about. Jim Lee, Joe Mad, all those people, like people who like undeniable skills. Okay, undeniable skills, and I think they went against the grain of the superstar artists so much that now it just seems like they are trying, and they are trying to be this stupid. So but they also like what it is that they do. So I don't know. I don't know what you call it. It's just a
Well,
lot
I
of
guess
mental gymnastics. Okay.
yeah, I guess the people who are in charge of comic book industry are really used to whatever they're into. So if they're into this certain politics, they're gonna just push that.
Right.
And any resistance to that is just seen as them have to double down because they're right and the other people are wrong. And it has to do with art styles as well. Like
Mm-hmm.
they want like any art style that doesn't remind them of I don't know anything overseas. They're very old, gatekeepery in a way
Yes.
nowadays, now more than ever before. And the people who are in charge really are it's kind of funny because they really are the people that were the rebels of back in the day. Like
Yeah.
Jim Lee runs DC Comics. The Image people still run Image. Marvel, I don't know who runs Marvel right now, like Tom Brevoort, the editor and stuff.
I don't know.
And I don't know what he's up to, but I guess he wasn't part of that whole Image crew. But I guess 2/3 of the comic book industry is run by the Image crew.
Yeah.
And I guess it's still funny because we still have variant covers, except it's like by artists that have no name. You know, at least back in the day, you get a variant cover by J. Scott Campbell. You still get a variant cover by J. Scott Campbell. So it's like the old superstars from back in the day still get to be the superstars now.
Right.
Meanwhile, the new superstars are like what? I guess not really, because they have them on miniseries, rotating miniseries that you can't figure out where they're gonna go.
Right.
Like Dan Mora, I think he's drawing like Transformers now. I
I,
think he's drawing something else too.
I believe you're right.
So it's like hard to like build a new superstar per se. Meanwhile, in Japan, they just have a simple system that they just do for years. You're in Shonen Jump and you get voted off like American Idol. It's survival of the fittest, and whoever's remaining is the superstar.
It
It's cruel, maybe they say it's inhuman, but
works.
at least I don't know. At least it had a direction or something. I don't know. Like, it had a lot of problems, American comic book industry, because they got the distribution. Like, I think Diamond was a monopoly. We only had one distributor. They get like 40% of every sale or something, plus like maybe more, maybe like over 50 or 60%. Who knows? And then when they collapse, now everybody has to figure out what's going on. It's a lot of issues going on, like how chasing headlines, dissing the fans,
Oh,
storylines like Paul
he just died,
being
by the way.
Spider. What? Oh,
He's
Paul died.
Yeah, they killed him.
How he died?
Give me a second.
Paul died.
I'll read the rest of the comments while I'm looking for it.
Is it even matter that Paul died, bro? Because like
No, yeah, the
they
damage is
just
already done. Like I kind of don't care. I'm like, oh,
because Mary Jane couldn't love a guy like Paul and Spider Man at the same time. It's like, all right, well, that's canon. And it's like we already wasted mad time with Paul. Why would I read it now?
yeah,
But anyway, I'm not really sure. I guess it's like there's a lot of issues. I guess what was the original question? It's like is somebody really stupid or something?
yes.
They could just be very stupid. Master Panic says the comic industry was making soulless AI looking art for 20 years before AI popped off.
Yeah. And then let me see. Said,
Dustborn. Yeah,
oh yeah,
Dustborn.
the other games, yeah, Dustborn is one. Now they're talking about food. What about the meat? Oh, can we print 3D food? So I don't like that. I mean, yeah, listen, it's not my idea. You gotta go talk to the powers that be. Come on, guys, it's just artificial meat. 2 days later, you turn into the next protagonist of prototype. Because you eat artificial meat and all of a sudden you're Alex Mercer. Forget it. Forget
I
it.
went down to Star Wars Outlaws. Yeah, that's another one. All these games came out back to back too.
Like it was just trash. Back to back to back. And then like the only thing that was saving anything was like, I don't know. Black Myth Wukong. Alright, y'all, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave y'all on a leave y'all on a I was gonna joke around and say a positive note, but it's not really because nobody cares, all right? Nobody cares, all right? Boom, there you go. And we have
Damn.
now ended the saga. All right, it's over.
Is that Wolverine? Who's that?
No, I don't know. That's like 5 claws.
Mm.
Maybe it's the AI version of Wolverine. He got more claws. He couldn't figure it out. Man.
Can they take him to the emergency room? Can you make it?
I don't think.
Palm 1000 said Mary Jane is Venom.
Oh, what's this?
Master Panda, doesn't that mean Mary Jane has kids, Paul's kids? I hope Peter doesn't get back with her. Gotta raise another man's kids.
Oh
He's a
wait,
stepdad
wait,
who's
wait. We were misled.
uh-oh.
This is not Paul.
Ah.
This is not Paul. According to the text, it says Professor Miller, and Paul's last name is I forgot what his last name is, but
Lame. Fake
so
news.
Paul
Fake
is still
news.
here. All right, yo.
Fake news. Thanks.
So Paul is still here. Um, which is fine, whatever. Apparently, Mary Jane broke up with her. That is actually canon, and that
True.
still doesn't matter because after that whole mess in that universe, why would I want that version of Mary Jane to be with Peter? I propose whatever storyline that is that they nuke it, like literally, just like have
Peter just
Galactus
works
eat
well
the
with Mary
universe.
Jane. Yeah, dude. He just works well with Mary Jane because Peter Spider-Man's a nice guy. And him serial dating wasn't really that cool. Like,
Said I really hope
whatever.
Peter doesn't get back with her. No facts, because I'm like, yo, get out of here. It's over now. They ruined it. Why is Venom gold?
Marvel just kind of go with the flow and be like, oh, people like Mary Jane being Spider-Man's wife.
They
Let's just go
don't
with that.
like normal families, B. I don't know. You like don't like marriages or something.
She had a personality, like it was different.
It's
Little,
still a
it gave
marriage.
their marriage. But they were young. They weren't like some old people, so they're still like relatable to the youth or something. And
Hey man, I don't know what to tell you.
whatever, whatever, man. It
Any
made its biggest sales when it was like they were married. When they were married, it was like Spider Man was big back in the day.
Brina says I never care because I don't like MJ. You don't like Michelle Jones? Come on.
MJ, yeah,
That's her name, right? In the movie, Michelle Jones.
yeah, yeah. It's so dumb. Like, why did they even make it? Nah,
I don't know. Stupid. Anyway, y'all.
Feige, I don't know.
I
Feige's
really,
head writer. Anyway,
yeah, I
guys,
really got to get up out of here. We'll see you next week. We'll, I
peace.
guess we'll talk about that.
Adobe.
Yeah, Adobe thing. I'll figure out what's going on. And until then, I'm gonna work on some art. I'm gonna try to put out some. So I still got some videos in the pipeline, and I'm working on some for the art channel as well. So there's that. You know, real art. You know, with real time lapses by human me. Anyway, Brina says she does like Michelle Jones. So you like the bootleg Mary Jane? All right, gotcha. She got a
Like
hot
Mary
take.
Jane
Yeah.
and Michelle Jones. Should Michelle Jones be canon in the comics? That's the next question.
No, no, she should not. All right, Michelle Jones does not exist. Michelle Jones might as well. You know what? She might as. I never. I don't give her. I don't give her enough beef because, you know, she Zendaya plays the role well enough. But technically speaking, it might be a Cole Young situation. You know what I'm saying?
Low key,
Low
Cole
key
Young.
Cole Young, but I'm a excuse her from the Cole Young joint. But low key, she Alice from Resident Evil. She Cole Young.
Interesting. Interesting. We have developed that idea. That investigation.
Low key, bro. Like a
Ooh, possibility.
possibility, but I'll not give her that title. I'm a Zendaya rock. Um, I don't know. A lot of people like can't stand Zendaya. I do not hate Zendaya. I think she's cool. Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna get up out of here. Everyone have a great weekend, and we will see you soon on the social medias. You know, search for us, get on Discord. Check out Red Cyberpunk Fairy Tale at redcomic.com. And then, of course, drop a like on the video on the way out. And we will see you for the next screwed up news that develops. Most likely Adobe and something else. All right, y'all. Peace out.